Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Babylon Conjure. And today we is for to make a sweetening jar. Another one. Yay! This one's actually a special one. This one is a jar that you use to sweeten somebody to you, but like somebody you just met, someone you're just barely talking to, someone you're barely seeing. This isn't for couples who have been together for a long time, and this is not something to bring somebody back, because this is a really quick acting spell, and it's kind of like when you're dating somebody or you're starting to date someone, but you want to make sure that it's kind of just between you and them and there's nobody else. And this also helps like eliminate rivals. So, but I'm using the hummingbird, or the power of the hummingbird. And so I'm gonna go into it with you guys. So what you're gonna need for this spell is some kind of jar. And any kind of jar will work, like a glass jar with a lid preferably. Some pink thread. You're gonna need some of your personal perfume. You're gonna need some rum, some Florida water. Can you see that back there? Florida water. And then you're gonna need some kind of love oil. Okay, now this is a love oil that I make, and everything I make in ritual and in ceremony. So this is a special hummingbird La Chuparosa oil that I use. There's an actual hummingbird in there, okay? I don't think you can see it, but or maybe you can see it. It's in there. There's an actual hummingbird in there. Don't ask me how I got it. This is witchcraft, boys and girls. This isn't Wicca. So things are going to get a little dirty. And so I'm going to use some things that may not be conventional to most of you. But this is a special oil that I make, and there's palos in here, or sticks that are used in palo mayombe. And there's a bunch of other essential oils that are in a carrier oil on some certain herbs. And the hummingbird. Yep, there's a whole hummingbird in there. So you're going to need some kind of... You don't have to use this oil, obviously. I mean, this is just my oil that I use for my spell work. You can use any kind of oil. You know, if you have a local botanica near you, you can get like La Chuparosa oil, or, you know, hummingbird oil. You can use Adam and Eve oil. No, don't use Adam and Eve oil. Sorry. What you want to use is like fire of love oil, maybe some kind of like kiss me now oil. You know, hoodoo or botanica oils you can use. You can also use like just regular olive oil if you can't find anything. Or you can use like essential oils. Rose oil is pretty good. Jasmine oil. You want some kind of love drawing oil. You can use Adam and Eve oil, but Adam and Eve oil is really for when, well, I guess if you're looking for love, yeah, go ahead and use it. Yeah, use whatever works for you. Okay. But so you're going to get some oil, and you're going to get a prayer. I have like this hummingbird prayer. I thought this was really cute. And so I printed it out. But you're going to get some kind of prayer or intention written on a piece of paper, or you can find some prayer and print it out. This is what I use. I liked it. Pink honey. Okay. This is miel rosada. And you can find this in your botanica, but if you cannot find it, then don't worry about it too much. Okay. Then you're going to need a pink and a red candle. And then you're going to use these in conjunction with the jar. And there's a certain way that you use the candles, or you do the candles. And I'm going to show you how to do it. So what you want to do is you want to take a picture. Now this isn't a picture. This is just for an example. Okay, so we're going to pretend this is a picture. You see this picture right here? And it's the picture of the person that you're working on. And what you're going to do is you're going to write their name across. Okay, at least 7 times, or 5 times, or 3 times, or 9 times, some odd amount of times. And then once you write their name across, their picture, you're going to turn it over And then you're going to write your name on top of theirs. Like a tic-tac-toe pattern. Do you see that? Okay. So once you have that, oh, I forgot to mention, you're going to also need like rosebuds or rose petals and some cinnamon. And some rum. Rum is really powerful. You have no idea. Anyway, so you're going to, once you have this completed, what you're going to do is you're going to get your jar and you're going to place it in there face up. Okay? As best as you can. You want it looking face up inside the jar. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your petition paper or your prayer or intent, your written intention, and then you're going to make a packet. You're going to make a packet with the roses and some cinnamon. So you're going to kind of want to crush this up. This is like Mexican cinnamon, so it's kind of soft and easy to break up. So that's what I use. And you're going to place the herbs in here. And once you have some, not all of them, but some of them, you know, you're going to actually make a little packet with this. And then you're going to bind it with thread. Okay, so I'll be back right now and I'm going to do this and I'll show you the rest of the process. So this is what you're going to do next. You're going to take that prayer and that petition and you're going to fold it like into a triangle shape. But see, what you're going to do is you're going to fold it always coming to you, because you're trying to draw this person to you and you want this person to think of you and to speak with you and to be sweet to you and to hold you and to kiss you, all these things. You want them to come to you. So you always be folding towards you. And you want to you want to fold it into a triangle shape. Triangles are symbols of manifestation. And then you're going to take a piece of cinnamon stick. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take the triangle petition paper and then you're going to take that cinnamon stick. And what we're going to do next is take this, whoops, I dropped the cinnamon stick. I'm sorry. I have another one right here. What we're going to do is actually take the thread, this pink thread. You want to use pink. Remember, we want to stay in the energy, vibrational frequency as the color pink. Pink is for unconditional love. And this is a really good color to use to draw that to you. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the cinnamon stick and the petition paper and you're going to actually cocoon or bind this together with the pink thread. Always to you, anticipating this person coming to you. Okay, so let me do that and I'll get right back to you. Okay, once we have the paper and the cinnamon stick cocooned like this, then we're going to start working on the jar. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that, you're going to take that name paper, well, the picture of the person from earlier with the names written on it, and you're going to put it at the bottom of the jar facing up, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to add rose petals, rosebuds. We want to draw the desire of that person, so we'll use rosebuds to represent their romantic desire and their sexual desire. And so once we've done that, we're going to now add the cinnamon stick and the parchment paper just right in there. And before you use the jar, clean it. And you want to clean it with Florida water. If you can't find Florida water, then you can use rum. And if for some reason you can't get a hold of rum, just use salt water. So once we've put together the jar, what we're going to do next is we're going to fill it with the love honey or the pink honey. All right, so once you have your honey and your roses and your petition and your prayer, sorry, excuse the dogs. What you're going to do is you're going to take your pink and red candle, okay? And you're going to take something to inscribe on the candle. And I just use this nail. I think the dog said something. But what you're going to do first is you're going to take your red candle, okay? And you're going to write the person's name. You're going to inscribe the person's name with the writing implement. And what you want to do is you want to inscribe it from the top of the candle where the wick is at down, along with your name. And you want to start with the red one because red attracts and it pulls. So you want to pull this person like a magnet. And what you want to do is you want to take some of the oil or your love oil, and you're gonna rub some of the oil on the candle from the top down, pulling towards you. Okay. And once you've done that, you are going to light the bottom of the candle and until it melts and gets hot, and then you're going to stick it on top of the jar, just like that. Okay. And for 5 days, you're going to burn a section of the candle for about like anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes for 5 days. And on the final day, you're going to let it just finish burning all the way through. Once that is done, you're going to do the same thing with the pink candle. Okay. And we start, this kind of looks white, but actually this is pink. We're going to use the pink candle second because once we've attracted the person and we pulled them in, we want to start to build on any kind of love that may be there and help it grow. And pink is for unconditional love. So you want to do that second. Same process, you know, and then burn it on top of the jar for another 5 days. And on the last day, let it finish burning all the way through. And then what you're going to do is you're going to keep this in your bedroom, somewhere near where you sleep, okay? And then you can, what I call work the jar. And every night you take it out after the ritual of the candles, you're going to take it out and just like slightly turn it around, kind of get it going. I forgot to mention that, like, you only want to fill it up a little bit more than halfway. You want some room in the jar, and the